Screen's on black and white here.
That's
Too
what we
much
need.
fun, too much dopamine.
That's it. That's it.
How's Colorado been?
It's been an experience that I know I didn't know that I needed. It's helped me realize a lot about, originally started working with you 3 years ago. Had a lot of momentum with it. Had a big coaches community that was high energy, and we were pushing each other to succeed and grow together and help athletes, and there wasn't much bias. We were learning from each other all the time. Then got a little caught up in the materialism a little bit of what you can do with a business, and I think I lost myself a little bit. Went down some dark paths, but what have I learned from Colorado is what I got from it. Just helping myself realize again that there's extreme resilience that you can have if you literally just go and do it. And continue to train, continue to talk about things, be more open.
What were some of the things that you did here?
What were some of the things?
In training, other stuff?
Well, I've never been camping.
Yeah.
Never been camping. So, yeah, and I was afraid of getting in a river. So, but yeah, we did a little cold plunge.
Did a medley in the river.
A little medley.
Butterfly, breaststroke, or butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle, back to back against the current of the river.
Yeah,
it was intense. Mitchell, who we're here with, his family's all Olympic sprinting, swimming background, so he's super smooth in the water. Yeah, all these experiences.
Yeah, just finding any little time to juggle. We did the slack line. We playing
big soccer ball
sessions, ripping up my foot with super sensitive and stuff.
Running the trails,
humbling me. The elevation was no joke, I would say, on the trails. We trained for I began training later on, but yeah, training for hour and a half sessions, being in the sauna for an hour.
Yeah, we did an hour and a half with Mitchell, and then we did everything that we did alone yesterday.
Yeah.
So it was about 3 hours. And then we went to the park in the evening. It wasn't hard in the park or anything, but
playing paddle, tennis.
Just the lifestyle.
Camping.
Yeah.
Walking on the rocks.
It's exciting to go to the next level as an athlete. I think that paradigm has become clearer. For me, it was when Eden was born, when my third child was born, was I need to reevaluate what I'm doing athletically, physically with my body. If I want to be a good example to him, if I want to be able to play with him. Now I'm 2.5 years into that journey, and it's been a big transformation. I love where it's going, and I want to keep getting pushed and keep getting challenged. And that was coming here, I knew I was going to be challenged by Mitchell. I didn't really know what his system is, what his method is. You can't really know it unless you come here.
Yeah.
But yeah, running in trails with him, I've done some 10, 15K runs up there in the mountains at the altitude, which scared me as well because I was worried I was going to feel like I was suffocating. I've had some anxiety stuff before a couple of times where that suffocation thing can be overwhelming. And it's been so good to run with him, run on the mountain, run with you, run with his other friend George, who runs ultramarathons, and see that I can do that. But then also he's teaching us sprinting stuff here, and we're pushing the feet to another level. I'm so excited to keep challenging myself in that way. Playing the pickleball together, playing the tennis together. Every game is just fully in. Nobody's there's no ego thing there, playing table tennis. He was playing table tennis with just his hand. Mitchell is he calls it caveman table tennis. I was using the racket, he was using the hand. He ended up winning as well. It was mind blowing. I was playing close to as good as I can. But yeah, this is what I want. This is what I always wanted, was to have friends around the world who I could go and have these kind of training experiences with. And I want more people to be able to experience this, like the intensive camps, groups of people coming together, one-to-one experiences. Like, this is the three of us here now.
Yeah.
Like, these are the best experiences of life, and this is how it's meant to be, whether it's people working together in a gym or, these like sporadic go and visit, exchange, work hard on something. Like, this is really what I want, and I know that more people would want it if they knew they could get it, kind of thing. Like, it's like hard to know what you don't know, but
I didn't know what I was getting myself into coming here.
yeah,
But yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment, but for someone like myself who likes to be pushed like out of my environment, it's very like soft environment. It's been really good to like see the levels of like, just not like quickly doubting yourself within a session, within a conversation, within a whatever it is. Like we did what? We benched, and then we're doing like handstand push-ups, and like the soreness is there, like the fatigue is there. We just keep going, and it's like surprisingly like powerful how much the pushing of other dudes around you is like probably like the strongest hormone to get you going. It's like, it's no joke. That's what I have been craving. I know there's a lot of guys craving it right now in the fitness space for sure. Is like everyone's biased against each other. There are some guys that are wanting community for sure. But there's got to be some sort of like ground where like we try all systems. We push each other in all those systems, and dudes who quote unquote hate each other for no reason are like coming together, because like we ended up all having issues with our bodies. You had issues with your body for a while. I had a ton of issues with my body. Like, so like what's like the game is to like fix the body, and like the way in which we do it doesn't necessarily matter, because no one created a system. It's been from what you learn from who that guy learned from. So it's like,
it's all a mix and an evolution.
Yeah.
If you push hard enough, there's always going to be some sort of issue again, and that's like what Mitchell loves, just pushing super hard and then having confidence that there's a way to get back in the game fast. And I think it's both things. Like, it's not trying to never be in any pain. I think that's a mistake as well. Like, we're out there playing pickleball, tennis, bare feet.
yeah,
And that's like
busted up your nail.
the goal isn't to never experience any pain. It's like knowing that if things get a little bit sore, you've got techniques and things to get back, and knowing that you're resilient. What's it like working with professional athletes and these D1 guys? Like, a lot of people, when they get into coaching, athletes transitioning, like the dream is to do what you've done. Like, what's that side of it like?
To be honest, it's not. I wouldn't say it's as like maybe flashy as it seems to a coach. I think like the same issues that would come up with, a non-athlete, quote unquote, like person who just wants to get in shape, is a similar situations with D1 guys. But what I would say is like what I've learned a lot is, honestly, what we're doing here is that giving the D1 athletes and the professional athletes already like ridiculously athletic and really strong. That's usually never an issue unless it's an injury that they're dealing with, and we just need to rebuild through whatever system you need to.
Yep.
The biggest thing though is having them try new systems of training. So if it's like, we're gonna do some tempo, or we're gonna throw in some juggling, we're gonna throw in some skill work while we lift, and this is gonna be like a whole thing, and we're having a conversation and we're like joking around. Like, that's literally the whole thing as to why like more and more of like these big athletes like love to train with me.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
Like 9 out of 10 times.
The key word is different, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Like that has been defined as insanity. And most athletes just feel as though they just keep getting pushed through this Groundhog Day of like, it's whichever club they go to, whichever coach they work with, it's the same. Like they feel like it's the same. Even if to the coaches it feels like it's quite different, often to the athlete it feels way too much like the same, especially after they've been in systems since they're, you know, for American athletes, like 12 years old or 8 years old or, you know, 14 years old, whatever it is. How many years of that can you do before you feel like you're insane, where you're just like, man, this is the same stuff?
Or it's the same stuff and it's not even that intense. Yeah. There's a lot of pro guys that just like moderate. They're like leaning off the amount of training that they do.
Yeah.
And it's like a very common thing, and then the injuries come up and all that stuff. Yeah. It's like, dude, like I saw like Christian McCaffrey doing stuff with Ito. Like this is fire. Yeah. And we all know that Ito is training all day long. Like dude is moving the body like on his feet, on his hands, like there's no rules with Ito. Like he's just doing what he does.
You can't doubt it because he can do a bunch of crazy stuff. Like,
all the time. Yeah. Back shit up in any room, anytime. So it's like, obviously Christian McCaffrey sees that. He sees that he needs to expand himself, and he's like willing to do it. That's what most professional athletes are asking for. Like, because they just come into like the weight room. Like I was in a Division I football program. You come into the weight room. There's a tradition, and you just must do that tradition, and you push hard and you push weight. Yeah. And like nothing else, like there's no balance, there's no balls, there's no beats. We're not doing no dancing in the gym. But
it's all discouraged. Like you're gonna get shat on, or you're gonna get kicked out of the gym in a lot of places. Not everywhere, but in a lot of traditional settings. And I've even been like that in the past as well. I didn't tell guys to stop dancing, but it wasn't like I was encouraging it either. And you know, I shat on the Bosu ball. Like now David Weck, you know, someone we talk to all the time. But you know, everyone shits on it, so like I was shitting on it too. Yeah. Until I realized, fuck, I can't balance anymore. I'm getting old. Like that's the benefit of being in your 40s and you don't do much sport for a long period of time, because I had an issue with my foot and Achilles. You realize like, man, I can't spring off the ground at all. I can't balance. Like I'm basically a sack of shit that's trying to hold on to some bench press and handstands. Like as much as there's still a lot of things I could do, but like it's so freeing now to be able to do those things. And athletes and children instinctively want to do that stuff, and it's often excluded from the program, and they have to go and do it on their own time. Even in the way MJ was like going and playing his golf and going and playing, you know, probably spending time in the batting cage or whatever in secret. It's instinctive in us. And the word that you said then, like the first one was difference, the second one was expand. Like you want to continue to expand. It's in our nature. I always say it when we look at the fields of wildflowers out here and the deers everywhere. Yesterday we're looking at deers like breastfeeding next to the road, you know, whatever. It's not breastfeeding, but you know, whatever
something's
it's called,
going
like
on.
Milking, getting the milk. And it's like, man, this is nature. Like expansion, fuller expression. Like it's always in play. Every being is trying to create as much life as it can. I know we're not the same as the plants or the animals. Like we have more free will, and the plant can only grow in a certain direction, and the deer, it doesn't like have this big range of what a deer can become. It's just being a deer. Right. We can become such a massive range of things depending on where we put our consciousness and who we associate with and what questions we ask each other. And it's like, man, like we're getting so stuck in these paradigms because it's like certifications and you know, qualifications. And you know, I went to university and I've done all the qualifications and stuff, and there's benefits to it. But if we would just listen to all of the different systems, like having the courage to be respectful of, you know, what Functional Patterns is doing, what Goda's doing. It's fine to look at limitations of things. You know, why weightlifting? Some love it, some hate it. Cool. Like, why and what are the alternatives, and who gets great results with it? Who gets great results without it? This is the game. You know, we continue to expand, continue to express ourselves. You know, you're so young. Like, thinking of what you can become as a man, as a coach, if you continue to have that spirit and push yourself. What's the vision that you see for yourself now as a coach and athlete, like over the coming months, year? Like what are you going to do with yourself?
Travel the world, host events, step into new environments, have a way in which people can train through my system, your system, worldwide.
Yeah.
And also do it in the most freeing way without allowing, like, what I would tell any coach and what I will continue to like lead with, like I did before, that I want to continue to embody, is that there's so many camps. If every camp can admit that they have limitations and then look at all camps and talk to the camps, that's great. Like, that's how you make progress in your own training, with your own athletes, with yourself, with how you communicate, with the relationships you have in your life. Like, you literally start changing your mind on how you do things, and it's completely reflected upon your work. And I was getting to the point where my ego was getting too big. Not ego, but like my stance of like how I was going about things. I have limitations, you have limitations. Like, we're learning. Like, never stop learning. And I want
stop pushing through the
to
limitations
embody
as well.
that.
The limitations are a blessing, because it's like, okay, that's another direction I can go in to expand that limitation, to push beyond that limitation.
And the truth is, most clients are reflections of you somehow, and you end up, the limitations you have, you can, help them with theirs. So.
Athletically, what's just
The goal?
summing it up? Yeah, what do you see for yourself next athletically? What are you excited about?
It's tough to say right now. I've been saying it and I haven't done it yet, so I got to do it. Dunk into a split. 4-5. I want to go 4-4, 40-yard dash. 40-inch vertical. Tested. 5-ball juggle. Dancing a lot. I gotta learn salsa. It's like I gotta learn some like bachata, whatever I gotta do.
Yeah.
I gotta learn something like that.
That's cool.
And foot juggling. I gotta play some soccer, dude.
Yeah, it's a cheat code. It's power.
Yeah.
Connects up with everything else. Like
No, true.
If the feet are there, if the balance is
The
there.
hips. It helps the hips as well.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we've got to get you on the plane, get you go over to Zach Woodward and over in California. Appreciate you coming out, brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So much more to go.
Yeah. Real movement.
It's rocking.
This is
it's the relaunch.
Real Movement Part 2. Moochie Strength, Keegan Smith, doing something that will not end.
That's it.
The legacy will continue after we're gone.
Let's build it.